Welcome to a new video series. This is a text-based adventure series using Python. We're going to be doing it on Replit today, so make sure you have a Replit account. You can find that in a video also on my YouTube page on how to create an account for Replit. But once you've created an account and signed in, you're going to find Create REPL, and you're going to start a new project. You're going to choose Python from the programming language and then give it a title. We're going to use text-based adventure, and I'm going to add demo to mine because this is a demonstration. Text-based adventure, and create REPL. Once it loads the project, you're going to notice some different things. On the left side are your files. In the center is where you code, and on the right is where, when you execute your commands in code, what you will see on the screen. What we're going to do is start by creating a function. And a function is like a task for your program to perform. And the task that we're going to perform is to say hello. To give a definition to the computer of the task for a function, we say def, and then whatever we want to call the function as, whatever we want to name it as. Okay. Underneath this, we're going to type in a line that says print hello. Print is a command for writing something on the screen in the console. Now, when I click run, it tells us that there is an issue. It's indicated that by it being in red. It said that I needed to indentation error, expected an indented block, because you need to indent inside of functions. All right. When I click run, you would expect to say hello on the screen, print hello. But that doesn't work quite like that because we've only defined say hello by saying print hello. We need to actually call it. We need to say use it. And the way we're going to use it is if the name of the file we're working in is equal to main, it's going to call the function say hello. It's going to use it. Now, this looks a little bit strange, and looking at it here, you'll notice a couple of things. For one, we have these underscored lines, and then we have words in between the underscores. We have two equal signs and a couple of apostrophes. We use these apostrophes here to say the name of a file, which is this. The file we're working in is called main. If the name of the file is main, use this function, say hello. Call it means use it. When it calls it, it's going to look for its definition, which is to print the message hello. So when we run it, it'll print hello on the screen. We could change that message when we call it by saying something like hello, or how about hi, how are you? And run it again. Hi, how are you? And you can mess around with changing the words inside of the quotation marks to print whatever message you want. Happy coding. All right, that's our first video for this series, which is going to be on creating these functions. And actually, for the rest of this video, we're going to actually add one more thing. We're going to make it so that it asks your player a name that they would like to use in their game. So in order to do that, we're going to say, instead of a function that says say hello, we're going to change it to say call a function called main. And that function is going to have a definition where it's going to ask for that name. So here we go. Go ahead and delete a couple of those things. Notice this red line pops up which says expected an indented block. That's because above it in our function, we should have that. Sorry about the bell. Epic music. Here we go. Print an input. What's your name? Wow, that was epic. Okay. Definition for main. When we call that function, it's going to print out a message, but it's going to print that message, what's your name, and wait for an input from the user. What's your name? And I can say Harold the Seeker. And it will print whatever they typed in. Print the input, Harold the Seeker. What's your name? How about Bob the Builder? Oh, misspelled it. Bob the Builder. Bob the Builder. Bob the Builder. Okay, but maybe we give them some sort of a greeting. And that's actually where we'll end this video today, is give a greeting with the player's name. And we're going to do that by changing this just a little bit. We want to store the player name so we can use it at different points in the game. So we're going to create a variable called player name. Player name is equal to an input of what's your name? Question mark. Now, whatever they type in for the input to the question, what's your name? It'll store it as player name. We can use it again and again within our game. What's your name? And we're going to also put a little arrow like that. Okay, so if we run it, it'll say, what's your name? Capitalize my W, run it again. What's your name? You could type in Harold the Seeker. But it doesn't print it. It doesn't use anything with it. That's why this is highlighted green. You'll see local variable player name is assigned, but never used. Well, we're going to go use it now by printing a message on the screen. Print a formatted string. A formatted string is this F before the quotation marks to say that we're going to combine our printed message with a variable. So we're going to say your name is, and we're going to get that variable with the curly bracers and write player name inside. Notice the curly bracers after it. And then we're going to end a quotation mark here. Okay. There we go. Player name is the input to whatever they type in for what's your name? Harold the Wizard. Enter. Your name is Harold the Wizard. Now you can change that formatted string around a little bit to print a new message, something like your player name will be whatever they type in. Willie the Wizard of the West. Your player name will be Willie the Wizard of the West. Okay? Maybe even give them a greeting. Hello and welcome. Their name. Harold the Dragon Slayer. Okay? Hello and welcome, Harold the Dragon Slayer. All right. That's it for this video. We've created a variable called player name, and we can print the player name as a part of our message and use it at different points in our game. In the next video, we're going to start the adventure, so think about how you would like to set the stage for your epic adventure you'll tell in Python. Okay? Good luck.